Long ones, huh? Big lungs.
At least someone maybe will come. Again,
Come on in. God's right up here. She's going to talk to Jai. God is hoping not to be today, but Chuck Day, Ki Jai. You go down Ki Jai. Dragon Holidays, about to Ki Jai. Jai, Ki Jai. Would you like to bolo?
Huh?
Would you like to bolo?
Would I like to bowl?
Would you like to bolo?
Okay, I'll do it.
You would bolo.
Oh, they got one going now. Gevaarlijk is het in Dutch. Dangerous. For this song that we're singing, it's to Lord Chaitanya. It's a manifestation of Krishna. And he appeared along with his brother 500 years ago in the Lepta. And this song is talking about how he comes, he's sitting on a beautiful throne, and his effulgence is like millions of moons. And he has all of his loving devotees who are playing beautiful music and fanning him. And even Lord Shiva is dancing, you know Lord Shiva, right? Even he's dancing in ecstasy. And it's the whole universe is attracted to this beautiful Baje karatala.
Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Haribo, Haribo, Nitai Gaur, Haribo. Nitai Gaur, Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaur, Haribo. Paramahansa Ashtakanta, His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, ISKCON, Bhakti Founder His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Nama Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Premchi Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Dvaita Gadadhar Shri Vashadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Krishna. What's the next one? What? Tell me, I forgot. Huh? Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopinath Shamakun Radhakun Giri Govardhan ki jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Shri Mayapur Dham ki jai. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai. Shri Radhadesh Dham ki jai. Shrimati Tulsi Maharani ki jai. Shrimati Bhakti Devi ki jai. Gangamaya Jamunamaya ki jai. Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Transcendental Book Distribution and Study ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Can you bring the harmonium, Guruji?
That's fine, I could just go on. I don't need harmonium.
You don't need the harmonium?
I will solo.
Okay, come here then.
Fly solo. Solo.
Can you make this string stay?
It's the high-tech technology, Jaya.
I'm sorry.
It's high technology.
Not rocket
It's
sounds.
not what it's
For me, it's like rocket sounds. That's it.
pas vraiment lecture geanalyseerd. Quarter past 8 we'll stop, and then we'll do Belgians until quarter past 8. And 10 minutes to last time. So you can come, you can go.
But the reading is like 15 minutes, you said?
No, it's from now to quarter past 8.
Quarter past 8. Oh yeah, it's like 45 minutes left.
Jayabhadra is leaving the building.
Oh no.
Jayabhadra is leaving the building.
Good riddance, bad
You're not going to sing for us? When are you going to sing Krishna Krishna for us?
One of these days.
One of these days.
His impression of Frank Sinatra or something.
The shoe fits.
The shoe fits.
The shoe fits. Kicks on with it.
Alright, so we are on the first page of the book. There's the invocation, and it's supposed to go something like this. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, hey. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, hey. Krishna 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, hey. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, hey. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rakshama. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Pariman. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Pariman. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Rakshamam. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Paimam. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Paimam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. So we're reading from Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godheads. The summary study of the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam by His Divine Grace, Abhacharya Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. We are at page 370, if I'm correct? Oh, almost. And the chapter is called Killing of Kamsa. So Krishna and Balaram just entered the arena where there was supposed to be a big yajna, and there he was waiting for them, the wrestlers, and everybody was seeing them in a different way when they came in. So we just had some descriptions. The gopis give a perfect example of one how one can execute Krishna consciousness even while performing various types of material engagement. By constantly being absorbed in the thought of Krishna, one cannot be affected by the contamination of material activities. The gopis therefore are perfectly in trance, samadhi, the highest perfectional state of mystic power. In the Bhagavad Gita it is confirmed that one who is constantly thinking of Krishna is a first-class yogi among all kinds of yogis. My dear friends, one lady told another, we must accept the activities of the gopis to be the highest form of piety. Otherwise, how could they have achieved the opportunity of seeing Krishna both morning and evening? In the morning, when he goes to the pasturing ground with the cows and the cowherd boyfriends, and in the evening when he returns to them, playing on his flute and smiling very brilliantly. When Lord Krishna, the super soul of every living being, understood that the ladies in the assembly were anxious for him, he decided not to continue wrestling, but to kill the wrestlers immediately. The parents of Krishna and Balaram, namely Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, Vasudeva and Devaki, were also very anxious, because they did not know the unlimited strength of their children. Lord Balaram was fighting with the wrestler Mushtika, in the same way that Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was fighting and wrestling with Chanura. Lord Krishna appeared to be cruel to Chanura and immediately struck him thrice with his fist. The great wrestler was jolted to the astonishment of the audience. Chanura then took his last chance and attacked Krishna, just as one hawk swoops upon another. Folding his two hands, he began to strike the chest of Krishna, but Lord Krishna was not even slightly disturbed, any more than an elephant is when hit by a flower garland. Krishna quickly caught the two hands of Chanura and began to wheel him around, and simply by this centrifugal action, Chanura lost his life. Krishna then threw him to the ground. Chanura fell just like a flag of Indra, and all his nicely fashioned ornaments were scattered hither and thither.
Mushtika also struck Balaram, and Balaram returned the stroke with great force. Mushtika began to tremble and vomit blood. Distressed, he gave up his vital force and fell down just like a tree falls down in a hurricane. After the two wrestlers were killed, a wrestler named Kuta came forward. Lord Balaram immediately caught him by his left hand and killed him nonchalantly. A wrestler of the name Shala came forward, and Krishna immediately cracked his head with a kick. A wrestler named Toshala came forward and was killed in the same way. Thus, all the great wrestlers were killed by Krishna and Balaram, and the remaining wrestlers fled from the assembly. And here we have a nice picture. Two nice pictures.
To get some idea, two small boys,
Kicking them all over the shop.
Goodbye.
Thus all the great wrestlers were killed by Krishna and Balaram, and the remaining wrestlers fled from the assembly out of fear of their lives. All the cowherd boyfriends of Krishna and Balaram approached them and congratulated them with great pleasure. While trumpets resounded and drums were beaten, the leg bells of the feet of Krishna and Balaram tinkled. All the people gathered there began to clap in great ecstasy, and no one could estimate the bounds of their pleasure. The Brahmanas present began to praise Krishna and Balaram ecstatically. Only Kamsa was morose. He neither clapped nor offered benedictions to Krishna. Kamsa resented that the trumpets and drums should be played for Krishna's victory, and he was very sorry that the wrestlers had been killed and had fled the assembly. He therefore immediately ordered the band to stop playing and addressed his men as follows. I order that these two sons of Vasudeva be immediately driven out of Mathura. The cowherd boys who have come with them should be plundered and all of their riches taken away. Nanda Maharaj should immediately be arrested and killed for his cunning behavior, and that rascal Vasudeva should also be killed without delay. Also, my father Ugrasena, who has always supported my enemies against my will, should be killed. When Kamsa spoke in this way, Lord Krishna became very angry with him, and within a second he jumped up on the high dais of King Kamsa. Kamsa was prepared for Krishna's attack, for he knew from the beginning that Krishna would be the supreme cause of his death. Kamsa immediately unsheathed his sword and prepared to answer the challenge of Krishna with sword and shield. As Kamsa wielded his sword up and down, hither and thither, Lord Krishna, the supreme powerful Lord, caught hold of him with great force. The supreme personality of Godhead, who was the shelter of the complete creation, and from whom the lotus navel, the whole creation, is manifested, immediately knocked the crown from the head of Kamsa and grabbed his long hair in his hand. He then dragged Kamsa off his seat to the wrestling dais and threw him down. Then Krishna at once stabbed his chest and began to Then Krishna at once straddled his chest and began to strike him all over and over again. Simply from the strokes of Krishna's fists, Kamsa lost his vital force.
Okay, I've never done that before. I mean, I've never
What
read
fought
it.
Kamsa?
No,
Oh,
but
I understand that.
Oh, really?
And it happens very often because we read every evening and so many people come to visit, sometimes even small children read a few pages or whatever it is. So
okay.
don't worry about that. It's more in the endeavor that we appreciate you.
Just
because
have
I can also read. It's more the endeavor.
Okay.
Have
We
fun.
will together.
So how long? I just read the end of the page and then I give to the next one.
It's up to you. Usually we read one page. But
Okay.
if you want to read less because you don't feel comfortable, also good.
I'll just finish the rest of the page.
Okay.
Okay. To assure his parents that Kamsa was dead, Lord Krishna dragged him just as a lion drags an elephant after killing it. When people saw this, there was a great roaring sound from all the sides, as some spectators expressed their jubilation and others cried in lamentation.
Commentaries of
That's good. It's good. Keep up. You do the noising effect.
There you
Okay.
go.
Oops, I lost my page. Okay. From the day Kamsa had heard he would be killed by the eighth son of Devaki, he was always thinking of Krishna with his wheel in hand, because he was very much afraid of his death. He was thinking of Krishna in that form 24 hours a day without stopping, even while eating, while walking, while breathing, and naturally he got the blessing of liberation. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is stated, Sada Tat Bhava Bhavita, a person who gets his next life according to the thoughts in which he is always absorbed. Kamsa was thinking of Krishna with his wheel, which means Narayana, who holds a wheel, conch shell, lotus flowers, and a club. According to the opinion of authorities, Kamsa attained Sarupya Mukti after death. That is to say, he attained the same form as Narayana, Vishnu. On the Vaikuntha planets, all the inhabitants have the same bodily features as Narayana. After his death, Kamsa attained liberation and was promoted to Vaikuntha Loka. From this instance, we can understand that even a person who thinks of the Supreme Personality of Godhead as an enemy gets liberations or a place in a Vaikuntha planet. So what to speak of the pure devotees who are always absorbed in favorable thoughts of Krishna? Even an enemy killed by Krishna gets liberation and is placed in the impersonal Brahma Jyoti.
Since the Supreme Personality of Godhead is all good, anyone thinking of him either as an enemy or as a friend gets liberation. But the liberation of the devotee and the liberation of the enemy are not the same. The enemy generally gets the liberation of Sayuja, and sometimes he gets Sarupya liberation. Kamsa had 8 brothers, headed by Kanka, all of them younger than he, and when they learned that their elder brother had been killed, they combined together and rushed towards Krishna in great anger to kill him. Kamsa and his brothers were all Krishna's maternal uncles, brothers of Krishna's mother, Devaki. When Krishna killed Kamsa, he killed his maternal uncle, which is against the regulations of Vedic injunctions. Although Krishna is independent of all Vedic injunctions, he violates the Vedic injunctions only in inevitable cases. Kamsa could not be killed by anyone but Krishna. Therefore, Krishna was obliged to kill him. But as far as Kamsa's 8 brothers were concerned, Balaram took charge in killing them. Balaram's mother, Rohini, although the wife of Vasudeva, was not the sister of Kamsa. Therefore, Balaram took charge of killing all of Kamsa's 8 brothers. He immediately took up an available weapon, most probably the elephant's tusk which he carried, and killed the 8 brothers one after another, just as a lion kills a flock of deer. Krishna and Balaram thus verified the statement that the Supreme Personality of Godhead appears in order to give protection to the pious and kill the impious demons who are always enemies of the demigods. The demigods from the higher planetary system showered flowers, congratulating Krishna and Balaram. Among the demigods were powerful personalities like Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, all joined together in showing their jubilation over Kamsa's death. Therefore, there were beating of drums and showering of flowers from the heavenly planets, and the wives of the demigods danced in ecstasy.
The wife of Kamsa and his 8 brothers were aggrieved at the sudden death of their husbands, and all of them struck their foreheads and shed torrents of tears, crying loudly and embracing the bodies of their husbands, which lay on the wrestling days. The wife of Kamsa and his brothers lamented, addressing the dead bodies. Our dear husbands, you are so kind and are the protectors of your dependents. Now, after your death, we are also dead, along with your homes and children. We no longer look auspicious. On account of your death, the auspicious functions to take place, such as the sacrifice of the bow, have all been spoiled. Our dear husbands, you treated persons ill who were faultless, and as a result, you have been killed. This is inevitable, because a person who torments an innocent person must be punished by the laws of nature. We know that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the Supreme Master and Supreme Enjoyer of everything, and therefore, one who neglects his authority can never be happy, and ultimately, as you have, he meets death. Since Krishna was kind and affectionate to his aunts, he solaced them as far as possible. The dualistic ceremonies performed after death were then conducted under